Hey, bub, I'm a Marvel.
And I'm a DC. Hi, I'm a Marvel. And I'm a DC.
Are we there yet?
Not just yet. Been a while since I've done this. I forgot you get to see bits of the past as you go back in time. Look, there's our meeting in 2006 after we switched directors.
Hey, bub, I'm a Marvel.
And I'm a DC.
Shut the up.
Okay. And there we are back when we got along in 2003. Congratulations on X2, Logan.
Shut the hell up.
Okay. Good times.
Okay, now what?
Well, in 2004, Fox still hadn't signed Bryan Singer to do X3, and since he wasn't under contract, he was free to leave and make Superman Returns at Warner Brothers. So all we have to do is get Fox to sign him up now before he can leave.
Leave that to me.
That didn't take too long.
I can be very persuasive.
Well, we certainly don't want to lose Bryan, so we'll send this right to him. Thanks so much for bringing this to our attention, Mr. Jackman.
Not a problem, mate. Cheers.
Shorter than you'd think, isn't he? And why is he wearing the costume? Who cares? He gave me a DVD of Van Helsing with bonus features. I thought that thing was still in post. Mine's on something called Blu-ray. Cool. All right, let's hope for the best. Anything seem different to you?
Excuse me, sir. May I ask you a question? Good different or bad different? Hello, Superman. How are you today?
Okay.
Glad to hear it, Superman.
Thanks, Bruce. You seem a bit less demeaning than usual.
Why should I be demeaning to the highest-grossing superhero of all time?
What?
Come on, Logan. Those jerks in the Justice League have been trash-talking us forever. You can't trust them. Just sick the Avengers on them. That'll shut them up.
The Avengers? Look, we all want to catch up with DC's shared universe, but that's a bit impractical, don't you think?
Oh, sweet irony! Huh?
Well, what do we have here? Some Marvels talking up their tomato meter scores to feel better about themselves? Better than counting box office and pretending it's a measure of quality. At least our movies are fun and don't take themselves so seriously. And at least our movies try to be something deeper than just fun. Hey, Soups, how was 2004? People still listening to Outkast? How do you know we time traveled? What can I say? When you break the fourth wall, you bought it. Sir, this looks like it could get ugly. Superman, should we step in and do something? Let me take care of these two.
What the hell's going on here, Wilson?
Aw, come on, I can't be the exposition guy. That's Batman's job.
Talk!
Well, according to the new memories in my head, without Bryan Singer there to make Superman Returns, Warner Brothers renegotiated with Michael Bay and signed him. Fans weren't 100% on board, but it became one of the highest-grossing movies of all time, spawning a whole trilogy. It also emboldened Warner Brothers to make movies of their other hero properties, even bringing them together in Justice League movies, but in that same Michael Bay style. Even Batman? That's where the Shyamalan twist comes in. Michael Bay's Superman made 3 times what Batman Begins made, and because of that, the studio pressured Nolan to make his style a bit more like Bay's for the next movie. Nolan decided to part ways with the studio, and The Dark Knight never got made. So the driving influence on DC's movies went from Christopher Nolan to Michael Bay? What was that like? Well, in his Superman trilogy, you had Superman, Superman Revenge of the Fallen, Superman Dark of the Moon. You get where this is going, don't you?
And what about me?
Bryan Singer helped the X-Men continue as a franchise, and he helped bring other filmmakers to Fox's other Marvel properties, avoiding misfires like The Last Stand, X-Men Origins, and the original Fantastic Four movies. But without those misfires, Fox's success left little reason for Marvel to start their own studio, and so the Marvel Cinematic Universe and the Avengers movie never came into being. As of today, the 2 biggest superhero franchises are the X-Men and the Justice League, and the war rages on between the House of M and the House of L. Oh, and for some reason, bowler hats are back in style. Don't ask me why. I knew this was a bad idea.
Oh, like you've got anything to complain about.
Neither do you! That's the point! We benefited more than anyone else while other people suffered. That's not what I signed on for!
Hey, other people still would have suffered in different ways if we hadn't gone back.
Do you really think we have the right to make that decision for them?
Fine, let's change it back.
Hey, come on, guys! I'm on my 3rd movie with Robert Rodriguez in this timeline!
Sorry, Deadpool.
Green Day's on my soundtrack!
Too late, press the button. Why are we stopping at Universal's costume department?
Trust me.
Thanks so much for alerting us about that imposter, Mr. Jackman. We'll tear up that contract right away.
Not a problem, mate. Cheers.
Was he wearing lifts in his shoes? Who cares? This movie he gave us doesn't come out for a few years. X-Men Origins Wolverine. Do you think it'd be okay with Fox if I sent a copy to a friend? Oh, now where's the harm in that?
Are we there yet?
Almost. Did it work? Let me check. Bryan Singer?
That's
All right,
great!
beautiful!
Yeah. I mean, not the Bryan thing.
No,
No,
that's-
not that.
no.
But we changed the timeline
Yeah,
back!
right,
Oh,
yes.
now everything's all back to norm.
That's close enough. Yeah, you're right.